good evening. How are you? Welcome to Words with Friends Live. I'm your host, Derek Men. I'm so glad you're able to tear yourself away from the Kids' Choice Awards to be here. I know, right now, you're missing out on slime showers and the award for most hilarious giggle. Will SpongeBob make it 18 years in a row? Probably. But you know what's even more fun than listening to SpongeBob's voice for 2 hours? Playing this game. And here's how you do it. I ask 12 questions with 3 possible answers. As I do, a 10-second timer starts, and that's how long you have to tap on the correct answer, whether I'm still talking or not. When there's only 3 seconds left, I will reach through the phone and grab your face. Just kidding. Your phone will just vibrate a little bit. If you go 12 for 12, you get a piece of our $5,000 jackpot Activate graphic. Makes me feel like I have powers. And remember, you can use 1 extra life to stay in the game on any question you get wrong, except the last one. You don't have an extra life? We'll get one by tapping the heart icon during the countdown. That shares our game with a friend, gives you an extra life to use the next time you play. Those are all the tips I have for you, partner. I think it's time to stop talking and get to tapping. Now, let's play. As we begin with today's Words with Friends word of the day. Question number 1. What word can be made using only letters in Ingenious? Doodle, noodle, or genius? I did a Google search for geniuses, and it gave me a list of historical figures. Leonardo da Vinci, Isaac Newton, Galileo, Charles Dickens. But do you know who was not on the list? Kanye. Which is suspicious, because if you do a search for Kanye and genius, there's like 12 million hits. Correct answer is genius. Now, if you got the first question wrong, I'm going to be honest, you're probably not a genius. But it's okay. Keep playing in spectator mode, and you can earn points towards a mystery box full of main game tools like Hindsight, Word Radar, Swap Plus. Oh, what Galileo would have given for a Swap Plus. We live in remarkable times. Question number 2. Which is spelled correctly? Religious, promise, or genius? Okay, and concentrate. If you're able to think back to 8 seconds ago and remember the answer to question 1, then you'll realize the answer to this question has literally been spelled out for you. I think they still feel bad about Thursday's game when they started off with all these super dorky questions about obscure video game characters, and all the players threw their phones in the nearest river. We're sorry. So the correct answer is genius. Again. The Mensa Society accepts geniuses with an IQ of 140 or higher. They do not accept combined scores, however. Iman and I submitted our results together, and they said, no one's ever done that before. And I was like, yeah, right, because it's genius. Question number 3. Skate is to rink as tackle is to blank. Fight, football field, or officiate. Yeah, most famous form of skating, probably ice skating, because that's the one with all the crazy names for the maneuvers. Double axel, the camel spin, the sow cow, and something called the twizzle. I think that's in pair skating when the 2 skaters spin around each other while both biting down on the same Twizzler. It's also known as Lady in the Tramping. Correct answer, football field. I know football's controversial these days because of concerns over long-term trauma, but while tackling gets all the headlines, no one is paying attention to the devastating effects of tickling. It can make you pee, and not on purpose. Question 4. What does the idiom toe-to-toe mean? Stand close in order to fight, compare heights, or compare insignificant features? There's a lot of idioms that feature back-to-back body parts. Oh, like back-to-back. You know, when you want to make sure that you're taller than your dad. Or, we should meet face-to-face when you're paranoid about being catfished. Or, oh no, they're esophagus to esophagus when there's been an accident at a marshmallow eating contest. Hopefully you don't ever have to experience that. Correct answer. Stand close in order to fight. Although if your toes are actually touching the person you're fighting, that doesn't leave a lot of room for fighting. You want to go, bro? You want to go? Okay. All right. Touch my toes, bro. Touch my toes. Yeah, what's up now? Question 5. Which is not a feature in Zynga Poker? Weekly fast cash events, weekly jackpots, or jackpot story mode? Have you played? Oh man, you are missing out if you've never played Zynga Poker. It's just like regular poker, but get this, it's online. You don't have to go all the way to a casino where they make you sit at a table and wear pants. Plus, when you have the winning hand, you get to jump up, throw down your cards, and yell, "That's a Zynga!" That's what I like to do. That's probably why I don't get invited to a lot of games. Correct answer is Jackpot Story Mode. Speaking of jackpot, did you see the Holly gift bundle? Get yourself a colorful Holly tile to celebrate the Hindu Festival of Colors, along with 2 Hindsight power-ups, 2 Word Radar power-ups, 4 Swap Pluses, and 100 coins. And check it all out in the Words with Friends store, and go spread some color. Right? Right. Question 6. What is a bodice? The inside of a wall, a part of a dress, or a planetary body? I almost thought that said Bo Bice. Remember Bo Bice? He was on season 4 of American Idol in 2005. Bo had some serious chops on guitar and on his face, but he came in second to someone named Carrie Underwood. Now Bo is on a small TV show called Miami Vice, and he just sings Phil Collins songs while being a detective. I can feel it coming in the air tonight. Bang, bang. It's really good. Correct answer is a part of a dress. The top part of a dress that covers a woman's torso or body, like a corset. I mean, I guess. I'm no expert on women's fashion. I mean, will Isabel Marant's asymmetrical necklines dominate Parisian catwalks this spring? I don't even know. You know? Question 7. What does BCE most notably stand for? Before the Common Era, before Christian Eon, or before Common Epoch? I'm going to guess the B stands for before, since it's in all the answers. But you know, BCE also stands for the largest communications company in Canada, Bell Canada Enterprises. That's got to be confusing for them. Oh, geez, I got a bill from BCE. Well, you got a bill from before Christ existed? Well, that don't seem fair. You're only born in 1986, Thomas. That is tough. I'm so sorry. Correct answer, before the Common Era, which is a non-religious way of saying BC, before Christ. And you can say CE, Common Era, instead of AD, Anno Domini, the year of our Lord. And you can also say ZYXWVUT to prove that you're sober. For fun. Question 8. Which is a real word and has the most positive connotation? Dirges, dourness, or will? Thanks, Pat. Howdy, y'all? No? Highway owl? Hairy yellow. Sorry, Janet, time's up. It's a trick question because it actually is a word, and it's the correct answer. Whoa. Dourness is gloominess, and dirges are sorrowful pieces of music played at funerals, which sounds sad, but it's probably better than playing happy music at a funeral. Oh no, and it looks like we just had a funeral of players. Brutalized by that question. Stay with us. Get that progress bar up. Okay, guys? Keep answering correctly. Let's start with question number 9. How many words in Words with Friends can be made out of the letters M-E-A-L, meal? 14, 18, or 23? People ask me if I could have any superpower. You know, they expect me to say invisibility or flight. But really, I would pick the ability to change the order of letters at lightning fast speed. Then they would call me Jumble Boy, or the Jumbler, Jimmy Jumbles, Mr. Mix-em-Up. The name needs work. Okay. Correct answer is 18. What, you don't believe me? A, M, M, ma, me, ow, L, la, elm, lamb, mel, may, ale, leah, elme, meal, male, and lame. That's exhausting. Jimmy Jumbles are struck again. Yeah, it's not working. Moving on to question number 10. What is the correct spelling of this word? Monopsony, monopsony, monopsony. But only one is correct. Yeah, I remember playing the classic board game Monopsony with my family. After a while, my sister would cry and flush all the hotels down the toilet. So, we'd switch over to the Canadian board game, Sorry, where you try to land on the other player, and when you do, you just say, oops, sorry, and let them go. My parents only bought off-brand products. Correct answer, monopsony. Last one with three O's. Yeah, it means a market situation with only one buyer, but it sounds like the other Peter Rabbit sibling, Flopsy, Mopsy, and Monopsony, who was like, screw this, I'm tired of eating grass. I'm jumping into the energy sector. Hop, hop. He didn't make the book. Question 11. Tennis player Renee Richards retired from tennis in 1981 to pursue which career? Accounting, ophthalmology, or dental hygienist? Yeah, a lot of stars from the 70s and 80s had decidedly less public post-tennis professions. I think Jimmy Connors became a children's barber. John McEnroe opened a chain of family-friendly restaurants called Johnny Mac and Cheesy. And Martina Navratilova did commercials for a women's business clothing store. Her tagline was, "Come to Martina's. You'll Navratilove the way you look." She's great on TV, really. Correct answer is ophthalmology. Yeah. Renee became an eye surgeon. Her commercials were also really good. "Hi, I'm Renee Richards. On the tennis courts, I was known for my great slice backhand. But now, I'm great at slicing open your eyeballs. It's quite a racket." And now a word from our other sponsor, The Last Question. Here we go, last one for the money. Which has most to do with paleness? Albescence, albion, or alveologism? Now, hey, look, all the answers start with albi. Just like the greatest R&B singer of the late 80s, early 90s, and the only man who rocked both a unibrow and a turtleneck, I'll be sure. I can tell you how I feel about you night and day. How I feel about you. Oh, okay, that's probably enough singing. One more. Correct answer is albescence. Because in Latin, alba means white, which also describes what happens when I sing R&B. All right, I can't wait to see who won today's money, but reminder alert. Tomorrow is a double jackpot of 10 grand. So make sure to gather your loved ones around the old streaming device and spend Sunday with me. I'll even provide the soothing R&B music. I can tell. Oh, wait. What's that? I should stop? Why? Oh, because we have the winners. Here they are. Nice. Everybody got some cash today. Nice 5 spot and some change. All right, Ms. Marvel. Nice. Really? I would have thought you'd made a lot of money from the movie. But good. Bill Juppy. Micah Stonehawker, Debbie K, Jared S, Jan Jam 24. Guys, well done. In a few moments, I'll disappear from your screens, but I'd like to think, not from your hearts. Besides, I'll see you tomorrow. Same time, same app, bigger jackpot. I've been your host, Derek Menn. This has been Words with Friends Live. Word up and word out. Word out.